that they could be Gauteng, that flow from Josie to here.
Mokocho has got an injury that needs some intervention. In the meantime, there's a bit of a huddle that includes Darren Keat and a couple of players, Domingo Francis. Mube is in there as well, and Kize comes across to chat to Mr. Mkabela. Mokocho's back on his feet. The referee wants to have a chat to Onassis Mtambo, maybe both players.
The Sunday out for the Laitiki with Daddy.
Yeah, it's a great thing.
10 minutes.
Mkabela, the referee, keeping an eagle eye on things. Mokocho beaten in the air. There might have been a little touch from the former Sekhukhune United player to corner. Time of the match, 10 minutes remaining. That if a goal has to come now for either side, it really is going to be tough for the other to make some sort of impression. Sean Mogoile getting the okay from Atutolo Matela. Nicely away by Keanu Cupido. Not a great first touch either from Junior Sesiani, but still, Chipapa will knock it forward. The header had to be on point from Mokocho, but there's a foul on Cupido anyway. Free kick City. Hashim Domingo holding the ball up beautifully. Mokocho committing Nube into the challenge, and then he creates a bit of space with that. Kize trying to elude Sesiani. Cupido to Petrus. Kize now pushing forward and almost playing in a striker's role. Goedeman, too enthusiastic.
I think the tempo has dropped. What do you think?
Extraordinarily so.
It has.
Maybe under these very warm conditions, it was very clear on the weather app this morning. The temperatures were going to be in around the region of about 30 degrees centigrade at lunchtime, but we're a little bit beyond that now, nearly 4:45 Central African time. The temperatures would have dropped from 30, but not, I think, that much. It's a lovely ball, isn't it? And save made by Keat. He didn't need to, but that was a mighty close from Onassis Mtambo.
No better delivery than that. The positioning, too good. The attempt, the technique, just unlucky, Captain. You could not get that one on target. No doubt about the delivery to you.
I think Cupido doing just enough to hold out against the Sekhukhune United stalwart and captain. Extraordinary. Just an inch or two in another direction, there might have been something to celebrate. There hasn't been so far. Maybe a celebration of a penalty missed by Darwin Gonzalez, but now another minute ticks by, another yellow card issued. Almost seems to be Langa that was the perpetrator. It's 2 yellow cards apiece now for the two teams.
He dived. Ouch.
What a great opportunity for the former taxman. Meantime, Mkees. Oh, Mkees gets a lucky bounce of the ball as well, gets a third touch and then gets his ankles clipped. He's already carrying, I fancy, something of an injury, and the foul from Mkees. Yeah, just on the Achilles tendon from the midfield. They felt it immediately, did the Citizen skipper. So Sekhukhune United have made only 2 changes. Cape Town City have made 1 more than that. As we creep ever closer to extra time in Polokwane. Sisiani providing a one-man wall between the free kick of Cape Town City and the goal of Badra Ali Sangare. Gonzalez, where's the second ball going to fall? Well, there's appealing for a handball. The referee points to the penalty spot for the second time in the match. 4 minutes before half-time, 4 minutes before full-time. Cape Town City have a chance to win this now. Does Gonzalez get the second bite of the cherry? Or is it another penalty taker?
Munare says...
I had my hands behind my back, sir.
Yeah, under my back. Were they?
Top call from Akhala.
But I looked at it and I thought, let's have a look at this once more. There.
Oh no, the hand is not behind the back, sir.
It's in Mkhize, actually. Watch this.
Certainly Mkhize.
Unlucky, young man. It happens. No, it wasn't there.
The bounce of the ball. Yeah, the
bounce of the ball.
The ball doesn't have emotions, Brian.
Somehow you are forced to. You are tempted to use. Somehow.
So who takes this one? It's the Venezuelan. He's claiming confidence. Cupido in discussion with Mkhize.
Does he want to redeem himself?
Sorry. Yeah, absolutely. Redemption on the cards here. Big style.
And what happens if you miss it for the second time? Kills the confidence, eh?
Yeah.
But I think you want to make up. I think as a player, if you miss a penalty, you want to make up for that. They're not happy.
No, they're not. I mean, they've done well up to the stage, and extra time is only a matter of 3 minutes and stoppage time away. Keanu Cupido still has something to say about it. He's got a bit of a smile on his face. Well, why wouldn't you? His team is, this penalty is scored on the brink of going past the quarterfinal stage where they fell to Kaizer Chiefs last season. No Kaizer Chiefs in the top 8 this time around.
You like drama?
I do like drama.
Okay.
Absolutely. Gonzalez against Sankare. Almost similar times in the first half and the second half. Both penalties. Gonzalez will score this time. City have gone in front with only 2.5 minutes and stoppage time remaining. And I think those facial expressions will change a little. But Gonzalez, what did he call it, Brian? Redemption?
I guess so. You know, when you miss a penalty, the best way to redeem yourself is to get another one and convert. And we've seen a lot of situations where a player misses, penalty at open time and the game goes into penalties, and he wants to be the first one to take it.
Players from Cape Town City pointing out that you left your arm away from your body, Mr. Mkhize. Gonzalez makes no mistake this time. City celebrate.
Well taken this time around. Good placement. Didn't go for power. More placement to it.
Sekhukhune United have to throw everything into the mix at the moment. Cape Town City lead by a goal to nil. That's all it takes in the game of football. Just a single goal. That is only 90 seconds away from second half stoppage time. Maybe a bit over-enthusiastic from Sesiani.
Do you play it high or do you press it low? I think the best option is to press it low. And there's a good moment to equalize because the opponent have just scored. The volume of excitement is pretty high. They look disjointed at the back and they just couldn't be punished. Slacher.
So changes. Luyolo Slacher on for Hashim Domingo. Prince Chiweza Namibian 22-year-old, back from his exploits in Kosovo. He's also going to come on, and for Jody Lee. So Eric Tinkler making changes. Jody Lee's has some good touches today. I'm not quite sure that he's a finished product, but why would you be at 19? He has made contributions before. He has scored against Sekhukhune United before. In the final match of the last season that these two teams were involved against each other, Ashin scored and so did Sirietsi. So Domingo off for Slatcher. Tishueza will come on as well for her debut in the colours of Cape Town City. Both 22 years old, one through the junior ranks, one from foreign climes. Slatcher still waiting for his introduction. Bit of a slow walk to the edge of the touchline by the 19-year-old Jody Lee. 4 minutes added on to the end of the match. Brian Mate, City lead by a goal to nil. Is 4 minutes enough for Babina Noko? They share the same hotel as us. It could be a rather quiet evening in Polokwane.
Listen, you and I have had experience of understanding that 4 minutes is a lot of time to bounce back. Been watching the Olympics. I've seen those sort of surprises.
Sekhukhune United, first port of call, possession, as they do at the moment. With that possession, they can maybe spring an attack. And Mkhize will have none of it as Sesiani tries to push forward. And that's a little bit clumsy from Cape Town City. Eric Tinkler pacing like a caged lion, just minutes away now from joining Orlando Pirates and Stellenbosch FC. And if Mamelodi Sundowns win tomorrow, it'll be two Gauteng sides and two Cape sides, a Cape Wineland side and a Cape Town side in the semi-final draw. It'll take place, let me remind you, tomorrow after the Sundowns Polokwane City match. In the meantime, there's a game to be won here. Mkhize with an important challenge, and that's over the top. Goal kick and good pressure by Tubang Monare. Not to be, though. 2 minutes of time have elapsed. Now, miscue by Tubang Monare, and Darren Keat will have an opportunity to clear the danger. Monare claiming a head injury. Langa knocks it forward for Sekhukhune United. Starting to come down to last-ditch efforts for Babina Noko. Hit it from Cardoso is out of play. And Eric Tinkler will breathe a sigh of relief. And now Sekhukhune United very close to joining SuperSport United and the TX Galaxy in the waiting game for the start of the new Betway Premier League in the middle of September. While Cape Town City will just wait for the draw to take place tomorrow. That's currently, see who their next opponent will be. Will it be an all Cape Town affair and an all Gauteng affair, or are we going to see the provinces being split? Mokhaile, no way through on that occasion. 30 seconds remaining. Vincent Kabola. Ball bouncing around in that penalty area. It's a dangerous ploy from Cape Town City. And finally, they get the ball away from the danger zone through Nyama, but there's a late corner here for Sekhukhune United. Late corner, late drama, Brian Mate.
I like drama.
Yeah.
I just love drama.
Love it.
Yeah, I love drama.
Added time has elapsed. Goalkeeper Sankare We've seen this sort of activity before at the stadium, Brian Mate. You mentioned it a bit earlier on.
Yes.
Can the Ivorian do something absolutely incredibly? Sean Mokhaila. That's a good catch by Darren Keat. And Nyama congratulates his goalkeeper. Sankare has to run all of 90 yards back down the pitch.
Imagine if you stood up and see the goalkeeper where he's played quickly there.
Cape Town City will join Stellenbosch FC and Orlando Pirates in the draw of Wafa Wafa 2024. They missed a penalty late in the first half. They scored a penalty late in the second. And the man who missed it scored at the second time of asking. Gonzalez, the man who separates the two sides. Brian, not the greatest of matches, seemed to taper off a little in the second half. But City stuck to their guns and they converted when they needed to.
It's a game that required character, and I think the Cape Town City team, of course led by coach Eric Tinkler, they showed that character in difficult situations where I thought at some point in the first half they were dominated, and sometimes it takes special moment. They miss the penalty, they get another one, and then they convert, and it's game over. That's the nature of the MTN 8. Wa, fa, wa, fa.
The three-time finalists have gone another step in that direction, and as we said, at the moment, two Gauteng sides already in the draw. Beg your pardon, Orlando Pirates already in the draw, two Cape sides in the draw already. I'm preempting something that might happen tomorrow. Polokwane City looking for an upset. Is there going to be something for Limpopo to celebrate? There wasn't today. Sekhukhune United with a great first half. Just didn't have any box entries and penetration in the second half from Babina Noko. Work to be done before the start of the league season. But for Cape Town City, it's onward.